So you're thinking about buying the new 2025 Honda CRF 300L Rally. That's a mouthful. This year they brought a couple upgrades a lot of people have been asking for. Changing the dampening in the suspension. They've updated the bodywork to change some of the heat management. They've even updated the graphics. They look pretty good. But there is one thing they did forget. Hi, my name is Gabriel, and stick around. In this video, I will tell you an ADHD filled story about what that thing is. I really wish this thing had a handle. It would make it moving around in this garage a lot easier. What's going on, everybody? My name is Gabe, and this is an update on the Honda CRF 300L Rally, the 2025. So I made my first video kind of describing the story of how I got the bike. I have a bike video coming of me riding it and showing it off. So I'm excited for that. But really, I wanted to update the viewers because one of you, Mr. Wynn Jones, I hope I can shout you out, uh, brought to my attention that there may be one issue that you may experience if you buy the same bike. So the new Honda 2025 bike was beautiful because it brought a lot of fixes, at least a few of the big ones, namely a better suspension, or at least they changed the dampening in the new suspension. They updated the graphics, the heat management. All those things are great, but what they did not do, and what they definitely forgot, and this is Honda, was include a USB-C terminal. So on Honda's website, they're advertising that this thing comes with a USB-C terminal. And I'm here to tell you that it does not. So Mr. Jones made a comment on the video. It was funny because I went to go get the bike. I went to test ride it. I remember being on the bike, like test driving it, like not riding this bike before and a little uncomfortable, probably a little unsafely, like looking at the bike to see if I can find the terminal. But because of my attention to detail and my necessity for safety, I decided to focus on the road and I completely forgot about the USB C terminal until after I've signed the paperwork and I made the trip home. And Mr. Jones pointed out that it was supposed to come with one. They even advertise it on their website. So I screenshot it, I send it to Honda, and I asked them a question. Hey, you're advertising that this is coming with one. We didn't see it. Just curious. Was it a miss? Was it an accessory? What's funny is I actually called Jack. It's from Timbrook Honda of Winchester. Shout out Jack. Thank you so much, man. That was a great experience. And I asked him if they had happened to miss the accessory, right? Because sometimes they're just accessories that are included, and maybe it just plugs in into the battery wiring somehow. But I think this year they're supposed to have like some dedicated terminal on this bike, and they didn't. So I love Honda. I would never trash talk them, but they kind of messed up on this one. So, and it's not really that big of a deal. It's a USB-C terminal, but it was one of the reasons I was looking forward to buying the bike. So if you were looking also to buy the bike, that this might be a concern of yours. Um, Again, it's not a terrible big deal. um, but it could be a deal. Also, Jack told me that he was, what the hell was that? Turn my brights on. Jack told me that he had messaged them. So yeah, let me back up. The story goes, I get on the bike, I test drive it. I think about the USB-C terminal. I forget about the USB-C terminal. I make it home. Mr. Wynn Jones makes the comment. Makes me curious about where this thing is. So I text Jack, hey, Jack, where is the USB-C terminal? I can't find it. I can't even find it in the manual. The owner's manual didn't state it. He told me to check the seat. I'm opening the seat up, trying to look for it. I'm like down here with my wife, like looking under, maybe it's under the radiator. Maybe the USB-C terminal to charge your phone is right next to the heat management system. It wasn't there. So I sent him a couple pictures. He has been selling these, and so he hasn't been able to look at one. He called the sister store, and they didn't have one to look at it, so he wrote him an email. He even looked at one of their parts lists. They have this huge assortment of parts lists that sort of give detailed diagrams about every part number and where they fit. I forgot the name of the program. He said it was pretty cool, but he didn't see it on there at all. And he had talked to his supervisors, and so they made a request to Honda. Honda hasn't answered him, but there is hopes that they might accommodate the buyers of the new bike. So I hope that's the case. Again, it's not a huge deal, but it is something to be aware of if you're interested in buying the new bike. So I hope this helps somebody before they buy it. Maybe you should wait and see if they'll include it. I don't know. Maybe you have to buy your own. Also, if it's such a small deal or no big deal, just go buy the bike. You can find one because they're brand new. I also saw the Suzuki DRZ, the 4S. The new ones are coming out right about now, and man, those are cool bikes. Sometimes it makes me wish I would have waited, but I can't now, right? I've already made the decision, so that made it easy for me. I'm glad I chose the bike. Again, I do have a video coming up of me driving it to give you my first impressions. Um, but thanks to everyone who watches it. And oh my God, I almost forgot. Someone apparently from the one video I've made met Jack and talked to him about me, how he watched a video on it. And it blew my mind. I talked to Jack today. It was crazy. It was just it's such a small world being on YouTube. It's so interesting. It's like my favorite thing about the YouTube community is it's just people with the same interests are being connected over the same interests. I don't know. It's just kind of interesting. Now I'm getting off of topic about the bike, but it's such a cool thing, and I'm glad that person. I can't remember his name, who Jack said he talked to, but he said he watched my video and he's like, you don't happen to be, anyways. It doesn't matter. To the person who watched it, you're cool, man. To the guy who told me about the USB-C, you're cool. Seriously, thank you everyone for the support. Um, I'm talking like I'm a big YouTuber. I'm really not. I would love to do this more. I work a full-time job. Excuse me for wearing my after work attire. And I'm expecting a baby soon. So it's like there's a lot going on, but I don't matter. I just want to make cool videos to help people. So I hope this helps you. Ignore the garage. There's a lot of work I'm trying to do to it. And I'll see you again. Peace.